Hey, how much are you getting from the inheritance?
What?
I mean, your dad's inheritance. As the head of such a big company, he must have left behind a significant amount, right?
Are you serious? We're in the middle of the funeral. Don't you think it's disrespectful to talk about that right now?
Come on, he's already gone, so why would it be disrespectful? It's not like I'd have asked about it while he was alive. That'd make it seem like I was only after his money, right?
I really don't understand how you can be so casual about this. You, of all people, should know everything he did for you, so stop disrespecting him like this.
Look, he's already gone, so saying he did a lot for me doesn't mean anything now. Can't you understand that?
Just stop it, okay? I want to focus on being next to my father right now.
Why? Just tell me how much you're getting from the inheritance. I visited him at the hospital too, didn't I? I did my part in looking after him, and didn't he like me quite a lot?
Yes, he did think highly of you. But if he knew you were only interested in his inheritance, don't you think he'd be heartbroken, even up there in heaven? Imagine how much sadness he'd feel, seeing his daughter's husband only caring about his money.
I'm only asking how much the inheritance is. I held off asking this whole time, didn't I? So just tell me already.
All this time? Wait, are you telling me that's what you've been after with me this whole time?
Just tell me there's a car I want to buy. I need to put a down payment on it before someone else gets it.
You know what? I won't be receiving anything. I'm sorry, but I'm actually just a stepchild, so my share is 0.
What? Wait a second, what do you mean by that?
I told you, I'm my late mother's child from her previous marriage. I have no right to an inheritance from my stepfather. Not that I was ever expecting to get anything in the first place.
You're a stepchild? Wait, hold on. Are you serious? So you're really getting nothing from him?
Yes, I never wanted it to begin with.
Are you kidding me? I want that inheritance! How am I supposed to buy that luxury car now? How am I supposed to get it?
Why don't you buy it with your own money? And stop shouting already. You're not even a family member.
What the hell are you talking about, not a family member? Do you even know why I married a boring woman like you in the first place?
What?
Your father's inheritance! And now I find out that because you're a stepchild, you're getting absolutely nothing? I married an old lady for this? What a waste! You're worthless to me now. Just get out!
Get out? This is a funeral home, you know. You don't have the right to tell me to leave.
I don't care about rights. I'm telling you to get out. If there's no inheritance for you, then you're useless to me. Since you're a stepchild and get nothing, what about your sister?
My sister is his biological daughter, so...
Then that means she'll be getting something, right? She's the one I need to talk to. You, on the other hand, can just go home.
Stop it! Don't ruin this funeral! Can't you just act with some decency for once? And don't bring my sister into this. She doesn't deserve any of this chaos.
Shut up! Stop whining already! Just go home. Otherwise, I'll use force if I have to. And it won't be just you. I'll turn this entire funeral into a circus!
Please stop. There's no point in causing trouble here. There's no need to bother innocent people who have nothing to do with this, is there?
Innocent people? All your stupid relatives are involved in this. They're all responsible. You're all joking if you think I won't get that inheritance.
Fine. If I leave, will you calm down? I'll go if that's what you want. Just please, calm down.
Yeah, you're the biggest annoyance here. You've ruined my life. Don't ever show your face to me again.
Are you sure you won't regret this?
Regret? No way! I only regret marrying you, that's all. One way or another, I'll get my hands on that inheritance. I didn't go through all the trouble of marrying a woman way older than me just to walk away empty-handed.
Older? I had no idea you could be this horrible. Hey, Danny's been messaging me nonstop. It's seriously getting on my nerves. What's his deal? Did something happen that I don't know about? Already? I'm really sorry about that, Annika. He keeps talking about inheritance of all things. Isn't that disturbing? Who even brings that up at a funeral? It feels completely out of place, like he doesn't even realize where he is. Yeah, unfortunately, it looks like he married me solely because he thought he'd gain access to my dad's inheritance. Looking back, there were definitely times that made me feel something was a bit off, like he was prioritizing the wrong things. But I never imagined he'd be so rotten, let alone that it would come to this. So, he didn't even know that you aren't your dad's biological child? He went into this whole marriage thing without knowing? That's right, I never brought it up. It just didn't seem relevant before, and he probably tried not to get too involved in any family talk on purpose, just so I wouldn't catch on to his intentions. And he'd been carefully waiting for this moment, I guess, counting down to this day, only for it to backfire on him when he found out I don't have the right to inherit anything. Now that he's aware there's no money coming my way, it seems he's completely losing it. Wow, that's so selfish of him. He's really just after money then, with zero consideration for anything else? Anyway, where are you right now? Did you manage to get away? He wouldn't stop yelling at me to leave the funeral hall. It got so bad that it seemed like he was ready to make a huge scene if I didn't. So for now, I've stepped outside, just to avoid him turning everything into a mess right in front of everyone. Well, if he's acting like that, it's probably a good idea to steer clear for now. He's obviously on edge and not thinking straight. It's fine. Besides, the funeral's almost over anyway, so why don't you go on home first? I'll stay here and take care of everything that needs wrapping up. Don't worry about it. But what are you going to do about Danny? He doesn't sound like he'll leave you alone. Oh, as for him? Don't worry, I'll handle that too. I'll have a little talk with him and get him to leave. Trust me on this, alright? Alright, I'm sorry to trouble you with all of this. And thank you, really. Hey, don't mention it. It's the least I can do. But still, I can't believe the situation. Your dad just passed, and now you can't even get a proper chance to say goodbye because of that man. I'm sure your dad is looking down from heaven, and when he sees what Danny's trying to do, he won't let him get away with it. Karma's coming one way or another. First, I lose my father, and now my husband shows his true colors, turning into someone completely different. This is way more than I can handle.
Hey, what the hell is going on here? Seriously? I saw it on TV. You're the heir to rickshaw trading? What does that even mean?
You saw it, so I assume you understand. My father passed away, and I'm stepping in as the next president of the company. That's all there is to it.
What's that supposed to mean? Why didn't you tell me any of this?
It wasn't decided yet, so I didn't tell anyone. But my father's will named me as a successor. I'm going to honor his wishes. And considering we're getting divorced, this doesn't concern you.
Hold on a second. If you're the heir to rickshaw trading, then this changes everything. We need to cancel the divorce. Wouldn't that be better for you too?
Oh, now you want to say this? You're so selfish. The only reason you married me in the first place was to get a hold of my father's inheritance. Isn't that right?
No, it wasn't like that. Look, I just lost my cool and said things I didn't mean. But come on, I would never actually think that way. I love you, all right? I swear it.
Don't insult me. If you truly loved me, you would have done what you did. Even yesterday, after I left, you went and caused trouble for my sister too, didn't you?
Trouble? I wasn't causing trouble. She's the one who said she'd share the inheritance with me.
What?
Come on, I was there for your father. I visited him in the hospital, didn't I? And I even brought him expensive gifts. I have just as much right to some of the inheritance.
So you're telling me that my sister really said she'd split the inheritance with you?
Yes, she did! That's why I didn't put up a fuss yesterday. Then this morning, I turn on the TV and see they were talking about how the president of Rickshaw Trading had passed away.
And that's how you found out I'd be succeeding him, huh? Whatever the case may be, I've already made up my mind to go through with the divorce.
Don't be ridiculous! Come on, it's fine now, right? We can just start over, can't we?
If my sister's going to share the inheritance with you, then you don't have any reason to stick around, so stop coming near me.
Listen, I have a dream, all right? I want to help people who are less fortunate all around the world. I want to bring happiness to those who need it most. With a company as big as Rickshaw Trading, I think I could actually make that dream come true.
So, what are you trying to say?
I'm saying, let me be part of Rickshaw Trading as an executive. That way I'll be closer to making my dreams a reality. I want to bring joy around the world. I want to work toward world peace. It's my true dream.
How shameless can you be? All you really want is a handout because my father's inheritance isn't coming to you the way you'd hoped. Just yesterday, you were having a tantrum, calling me a useless old hag who wasn't good for anything.
I know. I regret that. I wasn't myself at that moment, I promise. But look, don't you think it's actually a good thing for Rickshaw Trading to get involved in charitable causes? It would improve the company's public image, and it might even help attract more business.
Oh, really? Don't you think my father would have already considered that? Here's a wake-up call for you. He did. My father was deeply committed to charitable work while he was alive. Rickshaw Trading is so well known for its charity work that it's practically part of his brand image now. He even spent his own time volunteering. You say you're serious about world peace, but you didn't even know this about my father?
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, wait, no! I did know that. It's just that now that your father has passed, someone else has to take over.
Why are you still trying to act like this? It's pitiful. No matter how you try to dress it up, what you did at the funeral isn't going to disappear. Every single one of my family members saw it, and none of them trust you anymore. Whatever respect you managed to earn from my father is completely gone.
What? What's that supposed to mean? Are you saying you told the entire family about what happened yesterday?
Of course I did. I don't owe you anything. Thanks to your little outburst, all the time and effort you spent trying to win over my father was completely wasted.
You arrogant piece of... How dare you talk to me like this? Just get back together with me already!
Absolutely not. No matter what you say, I've made my decision. And frankly, no one's on your side anymore.
Oh, that's not true! Your sister promised she'd split the inheritance with me, remember? She's reasonable, unlike you. It's clear she's truly her father's daughter. She's nothing like you, the illegitimate one.
Is that supposed to be an insult?
No, I'm just stating the fact. Anyway, once I get the inheritance, I'll start making plans from there. And I'll get you to reconsider this divorce. I'm not giving up that easily.
Fine, do whatever you want.
Hey, about what happened yesterday, can I come by now to collect my share?
Huh? Are you talking about the inheritance?
Of course! You're gonna give me a share, right? That's why I left quietly yesterday. I expect you to keep your promise.
Of course, I'll keep my promise. You've come to see my father in the hospital after all.
Yeah, of course I did. Your dad really liked me. He probably recognized me as well. So just give me the amount that reflects that. I'm counting on you.
The amount that reflects your contributions, huh? Sure, I can do that. So how should I hand it over?
I'll come over now. Your relatives are still there, right? It seems like there are some bad rumors about me going around, so I need your help to clear that up. Sky did something unnecessary, it seems.
Okay, then I'll introduce you to my relatives.
That would really help. It's good to see that we can communicate well. You're truly the daughter of the president of Rickshaw Trading, after all, just like I expected. It's nice to know we're on the same page.
Right, I want to ensure everything goes smoothly. It's important that everyone sees you in a good light, especially after all the misunderstandings that have happened.
Exactly! I appreciate you looking out for me. After all, we need to keep our relationship strong. This inheritance could mean a lot for both of us.
I understand. It's not just about the money. It's about our connection and how we can support each other moving forward. Let's make sure everything is handled professionally.
Definitely! I trust you to help me navigate this situation. With your support, I think we can turn things around.
Good. Let's get this sorted out. I'm glad we're working together on this.
Hey! What was that all about? You said you'd share the inheritance with me, right?
I did share it, didn't I?
$15? Are you serious? That's just insulting! You've got to be kidding me! Give me more!
But you said you wanted an appropriate amount, didn't you? So that's what I gave you, an appropriate amount. Honestly, $15 is more than enough. You should be thanking me for that.
How can you even justify giving me just $15? I want a reasonable explanation for this. Otherwise...
Otherwise, what? You're going to try and intimidate me, just like you did when you backed down in front of the relatives yesterday? You only came to visit my father twice while he was in the hospital. So that's how I calculated the transportation costs. $7 for a round trip twice. I even added a little extra just to be nice.
You're insulting me!
You're the one acting like a big shot after just 2 visits. That's what's really ridiculous.
But I had a good relationship with him long before he got sick! Oh wait, is there no will?
What?
There must be a will that includes my name! Even if it's not about the inheritance, I should at least get something! After all, I was trusted by your father!
Your name is not in the will. If it was, believe me, I would have let you know.
No way! You're all just hiding the fact that my name is there! You're a bunch of cowards, all of you related to rickshaw trading! I might as well report you all!
Go ahead and do what you want, but just so you know, my father didn't like you at all.
What?
He thought you were a shallow man. He was worried about Vivian. You probably don't even know that. That's why I kept a close eye on Vivian. I didn't trust you, and I figured it was better to be safe than sorry.
No, that can't be right. He told me all sorts of things.
It's easy to pretend to get along without stepping on anyone's toes, you know. My father was a genuine businessman. The fact that your name isn't in the will is the best proof of that. If you think I'm lying, I can call a lawyer to confirm it for you.
So you're saying you're all just a family of liars?
Huh?
Exactly! You've just been playing with my emotions, making me think there was something there. You guys are nothing but dirty thieves, hoarding the inheritance for yourselves. I'm gonna post about this online.
Is that all you can do? If you're feeling brave, why don't you come over and confront us in person?
There's no need for that. I'll make sure you all are ruined. Just you wait.
So you can only act tough with women, huh? How impressive. Well then, good luck with your plan to destroy us.
You bastard! You have to understand this isn't just about money, it's about respect! I thought I meant something to your family. I thought I was trusted and valued, not just some random outsider looking for a handout!
What did you expect? You've always been on the outside looking in. You think 2 visits to the family make you a member of the family? It doesn't work that way.
But I was there for your father when he needed help! I stood by him! That should count for something!
You were there for him, yes, but don't you see? It wasn't just about being physically present. It was about genuine love and commitment, something you clearly lack. You're just trying to cash in on a relationship that wasn't what you thought it was.
You have no idea what I've done for him! The support I provided! The comfort I gave him during his worst days! That meant something to him even if you can't see it!
No, all you see is the potential for profit. You can't hide that from me. It's painfully obvious. And you know what? This attitude of entitlement is why you'll never get anything from my family.
How dare you? You think you could just dismiss me like that? I'll make sure everyone knows what kind of family you really are!
Go ahead. No one is going to believe your lies. They know you for what you really are. A leech trying to drain the last bit of goodwill from my father's memory.
You're gonna regret this! I swear you'll pay for underestimating me!
You're really going to threaten me now? That's rich. You should learn how to deal with your own emotions instead of trying to lash out at me. You're just making yourself look pathetic.
I'm not done with this. You think you've won? I'll fight back and I'll make sure everyone knows the truth about your so-called generosity.
Good luck with that. I'll be here, living my life, while you waste yours plotting revenge. You're only digging your own grave.
You haven't seen the last of me. I'll prove to everyone that you're just a bunch of frauds.
Then bring it on. I'm ready for whatever you've got. Just know that this isn't the end. This is just the beginning, and I won't back down.
Hey, please! I'm begging you, don't abandon me! I really regret everything!
This is all your fault, you know. You tried to accuse my family, and now look where that's got you. Everything's backfired on you.
Please, just call off the divorce! You know, I thought I'd be getting some inheritance, so I went ahead and bought a lot of things on my credit card!
What?
The car you know I wanted? I've actually already signed the contract for it! If things keep going like this, I'm gonna go bankrupt! I'll be drowning in debt! On top of that, after that scandal, they cut ties with me at the company, and all my friends are drifting away! It's all falling apart!
Well, that's a natural consequence, isn't it?
Don't say something so cold! Please! I'm not asking for the inheritance anymore, but at least don't abandon me!
So, is that why you wanted the inheritance so badly? But someone like you who only married me for my family's wealth doesn't deserve my help. If you keep bothering me about this, I will take legal action.
Come on! You weren't always this heartless, were you? What are you pretending to be strong for? The you I know would help me out!
I need to keep it together for my father's sake. I have to be strong as a daughter and as the next president of the company.
Damn it! Please, I'm begging you! Help me out just one more time! Let's...
No way! I've lost so much by marrying someone like you. I've made a terrible mistake marrying a person as low as you.
What? You think I'm this low? What am I supposed to do now?
How should I know? That's not my problem. Oh, but wait! With the $15 you got, you can spread some smiles around the world, right? That was your dream, wasn't it?
I don't need your sarcasm right now. You think this is funny? I'm in real trouble here. You have no idea what I'm going through.
Oh, I know exactly what you're going through. You're the one who got yourself into this mess. You thought you could just ride on my family's coattails and live the high life without consequences. Well, guess what? It doesn't work that way.
Listen, I made some mistakes, but I thought we could work things out. I thought you'd understand.
Understand? Understand what? That you thought it was okay to betray me and my family? You thought I'd just sit back and let you take advantage of us?
I wasn't trying to betray anyone! I made a mistake, but I'm still the same person you fell in love with!
Really, the person I fell in love with wouldn't have done what you did. They wouldn't have put me in this position. You've changed, and not for the better.
I'm begging you! Just give me a chance to prove I can change! I'll do anything! Just please don't leave me like this!
And what would that change entail? You've shown me who you really are. Why would I want to be around someone who only thinks about themselves and their own needs?
Because I love you! I still care about you, even if I messed up!
Love? You think love is enough to fix all this? It's not enough when you've hurt me and disrespected everything we've built together.
I didn't mean to hurt you. Can't we just forget about everything and start fresh?
Start fresh? You really think that's possible? After everything you've done? After all the damage you've caused? It's not that easy, and I can't just erase the past.
Please, think about it. I promise I'll make it right. Just give me one more chance.
You think I haven't thought about it? Every day, I wish things could go back to how they were, but I know they can't. You've burned that bridge.
You can't be serious. I thought we had something special.
You thought wrong. It's not special when it's built on lies and manipulation. You need to face the truth about who you are.
I'm begging you. I'll do better. Just don't give up on me.
I'm done with this conversation. You need to figure out your own life. I can't keep getting dragged down by your mistakes.
No, please. I need you. You're my only hope.
Your hope? You had hope when you were using me for my family's money. You need to find a way to stand on your own 2 feet without relying on me.
But I can't do it without you. I don't know how.
You need to grow up and take responsibility for your actions. This is your life now. It's time for you to face the consequences.
How did it go? Were you able to properly wrap up things?
Yeah, the divorce has been finalized successfully. At first, he was yelling quite a bit, but it seems like he's lost his energy now.
He was like a child resisting a shot, huh? But you did well. It's a tough time as it is.
No, it's thanks to you. Besides, the one who's really suffering is you, right? As a nurse, you've been facing your father's situation all this time.
What are you talking about? Unlike you, I'm holding it together. This isn't going to get to me.
Annika, you don't have to worry about me. You managed to handle everything yourself this time, right? So you should prioritize yourself a little too.
Our father told me that you didn't have good judgment about people, so I should keep an eye on you.
What?
Our father saw right through that man from the very beginning. That's why I couldn't just leave you to deal with it alone.
Really? If that was the case, you should have told me.
Who could say the man you married is a jerk? But now that's all settled. It turned out okay in the end.
Yeah, so you don't have to worry about me. You can cry if you want.
What are you saying? I'm not going to cry in front of you, the scaredy cat.
After my divorce, Danny left town, marking the beginning of a chaotic and painful chapter in his life. What followed was a rapid descent into a debt hell, one that seemed inescapable. The term debt hell seems fitting, as it conveys the suffocating nature of the situation, with no clear way out. But the financial burden wasn't his only problem. His actions led to a scandal that caused him to lose the friendships they had once taken for granted. People who had once been his closest allies suddenly disappeared, leaving him isolated and vulnerable. The emotional fallout from losing those friends was perhaps just as damaging as the financial crisis. Friends provide not just companionship, but a safety net in tough times. When Danny found himself in the deepest struggles of his life, it must have been incredibly painful to realize that no one reached out to offer help or even a listening ear. The emptiness of that realization must have felt like a deep wound, one that forced him to confront a harsh truth. Despite his belief in a strong social network, when the chips were down, he was alone. It didn't stop there. Danny's isolation extended to his family as well. In times of crisis, many turned to their family for refuge, love, and understanding. But for Danny, that option wasn't available. His family, once a source of comfort and stability, was no longer there to offer him a place to turn. The concept of home, which should have been a refuge, became a painful reminder of his failures. A reminder that even his own blood had seemingly abandoned him. That must have had a gut punch, shattering his once-held belief that family would always be there for him. Soon, Danny found himself living without a home at all. The transition from a stable living situation to homelessness was jarring and traumatic. It wasn't just about losing a roof over his head. Losing his home represented a deeper, more existential loss. His sense of identity, his security, and his stability all crumbled at once. Living without a home was not just a logistical nightmare, it symbolized a total loss of the anchors that typically provide a sense of purpose and direction. For someone like Danny, who once believed himself to be a respected and well-liked individual, being homeless must have felt like an irreversible shattering of his self-image. Throughout his life, Danny had relied on his personal charm and likability. He had believed that these traits would help him navigate any challenge and keep his relationships intact. But facing the harsh reality of his situation, he had to confront something he likely never imagined. When things got difficult, no one came to help. The absence of support from those he trusted must have been a bitter realization for him. It likely stung deeply to understand that, despite all his charm, when the going got tough, people disappeared. This forced him to reflect on the authenticity of his relationships, wondering how many had been genuine and how many had been built on something so superficial. The loneliness he faced must have been humbling, forcing him to reevaluate the depth of his connections and the role his actions had played in driving people away. As I reflect on Danny's downfall, I can't ignore the fact that I too was once deceived by him. I had invested so much hope in him, believing in his dreams and aspirations. I truly thought he would overcome his challenges and rise to the person I'd always hoped he would become, but the truth was different. The man I trusted proved to be unreliable, and the promises he made turned out to be empty. The shame of having been misled is hard to shake. It's disheartening to think that I too fell victim to the allure of his charm, believing in a narrative that was never real. I feel embarrassed to have been deceived, and it's difficult to look back without questioning my own judgment. It stings to think that I allowed myself to be caught up in his lies. At the same time, I am now the president of Rickshaw Trading, a role that brings with it its own set of challenges. The pressure to succeed, to meet the expectations of my employees, stakeholders, and the board, weighs heavily on me. Every day is filled with meetings, decisions, and responsibilities that come from every direction. There are moments where I feel like the weight of it all is going to crush me. Balancing the needs of the company with the expectations placed upon me is exhausting, and sometimes I wonder if I'm up to the task. Leading a company is no small feat, and I often question whether I have the skills or experience to handle the immense responsibility that comes with the position. However, I remind myself that growth often comes from discomfort, and by overcoming these challenges, I will become stronger. In this tumultuous time, I am lucky to have Annika by my side. She is a wonderful ally, offering support that I didn't know I needed. Despite her demanding job as a nurse, she always finds time for me. Annika has been a rock, lifting me up when I feel overwhelmed and offering a listening ear when I need to talk. Her commitment to her own responsibilities while still being there for me is extraordinary. She has an incredible balance of professionalism and genuine care for others, and I find myself leaning on her more than I expected. Her unwavering support is a beacon of light in the midst of my challenges. Annika too plays a significant role in my life. She calls me Scaredy Cat Sky, a nickname that has become a source of comfort during moments of anxiety. Annika's lightheartedness brings humor and warmth into my life, helping me regain perspective when the pressure becomes overwhelming. While I appreciate her humor, there are times when her protective nature can feel overwhelming. As I strive to assert my own identity as a strong leader, I sometimes wonder if she's overstepping. However, even in those moments of doubt, I recognize that her actions come from a place of care and genuine concern for my well-being. Annika, with her quiet belief in me, has become the foundation of my strength. Her presence in my life gives me the confidence I need to move forward, even when I doubt myself.